Hey up, it's Steve from that old Yorkshire geek. Apologies for the setup. I'm testing this out on my laptop, which is why I've got a different background there. I haven't got all my stuff on that I have on my normal desktop. So just testing it. The sound may be all over the place, I don't know. But I just wanted to cover this news story. I was sat in my chair and I saw this and I thought, right, the laptop's here, let's see what happens. So we're going to have a look. Hopefully it'll work out. I'm going through one. I've just got one screen in front of me. I usually have two so I can read things properly. But let's have a look. And I might get me mad up a bit here. Right. After 57 years of Star Trek starships travelling by warp, Star Trek Discovery Season 5 could make a fundamental change to Starfleet. Captain Michael Burnham, Sneako Martin Green, and the USS Discovery A. Pardon me. They're burping already. That's what I think of it. Gave warp travel back to the galaxy by solving the mystery of the burn in Star Trek Discovery Season 3. It was a Kelpian, a slightly, mentally, what's the word? I don't know how to put it in a PC manner. An idiot Kelpian, let's put it like that. That caused it. Oh, cracky, where's that gone? Yet the Discovery remained the only ship in Starfleet with a displacement-activated Spore Hub drive in Season 4. Remember, displacement-activated Spore Hub. Dash drive, that's why I always thought of it. But they haven't even cottoned on with that in the series, have they? They haven't said they call it the Dash drive. Never mind. In Season 4. However, Starfleet may be poised to follow the Discovery's lead in Season 5. Why is there a Season 5? Why was there even a Season 4? I think the Season 3 ended, didn't it? In a kind of a definitive manner. And they could have left it there. But no, they've got to carry on. Star Trek Discovery Season 5. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, I'll tell you. Don't know what I'm doing. Star Trek Discovery Season 5 could finally equip every ship in Starfleet with its own Spore drive. Being able to instantaneously jump to a new location by travelling along the mycelial network was Star Trek Discovery's big idea. That made it unique and stupid, but the Spore drive was also problematic with canon because it was invented in the 23rd century era, pre-Star Trek the original series. 980 plus years later, the Federation is still reliant on dilithium crystal-powered warp drive. Post-burn, Dr. Ruon Tarker, Sean Doyle, developed a next generation Spore drive that he installed in Cleveland Booker's, David Ayala's, ship when they went rogue to destroy Species 10C. The fallopian tube species. Both Discovery's and Tarker's Spore drives were destroyed in Star Trek Discovery Season 4's finale. I can't remember. I watched it, but I can't remember. But Commander Paul Stamets, Anthony Rapp, noted that Disco's Spore drive can be repaired. In Star Trek Discovery Season 5, the next-gen Spore drive could be replicated and installed across Starfleet, largely eliminating the need for warp travel. Is this just like a fan fiction thing? Are they just guessing this is what's going to happen in Season 5? I don't know. Why the Spore drive is and isn't better than warp. And look at that stupid ship, I hate it. With its stupid, unconnected, detached warp nacelles. Obviously, the USS Discovery being able to instantaneously jump to its destination via the Spore drive is incredibly convenient. Yeah, from a storytelling standpoint, that's all they care about. The Spore drive as a plot device allows an episode to move quickly, and the mycelial network has lent itself to interesting new Star Trek stories in prior seasons of Discovery. Not really. The Spore drive also gives Star Trek Discovery a futuristic technological edge, along with its 32nd century innovations like programmable matter that makes Star Trek forward-thinking instead of still reliant on technology that was dreamed up in the 1960s. Nonsense. The flip side is the Spore drive's insta-jumps eliminate other Star Trek tropes and classic story opportunities, such as the myriad tales of warp travel gone wrong, or just the thought of, just exploration and travelling through space. Just jumping instantaneously to any point is just, it just takes all that away, doesn't it? Because you're not travelling through space and discovering things, you're going there, you're going somewhere instantaneously. You're not happening upon something as you're travelling somewhere. the interim of when a starship is travelling through warp is also a prime opportunity for character development and further the dramatic needs of a Star Trek episode's story. There have also been numerous exciting warp speed chases in Star Trek that will be made obsolete by starships simply jumping from place to place. Star Trek Discovery being set at the farthest point in Star Trek's future logically lends itself to sweeping changes befitting that life 780 plus years after Star Trek Picard's 25th century setting. It would make sense that in Star Trek Discovery's far future, Starfleet is so advanced that it has finally moved beyond warp travel. Well, yeah, they could use like transwarp or something beyond transwarp, but not instantaneously jumping, which has been in use for 1,000 years. Star Trek has already been moving beyond the boundaries of traditional warp travel by creating transwarp drive, Star Trek Voyager's quantum slipstream drive, and Star Trek Prodigy's proto-warp drive. Discovery's spore displacement hub drive makes sense as the next step in Star Trek's future, but widespread use of the spore drive would also mark a sweeping change in how Starfleet operates and how Star Trek stories are told. Then again, this should be part of Star Trek Discovery's mandate in order to push the franchise forward into new frontiers while other series can still maintain traditional Star Trek warp drive. That is a load of rubbish. It is a load of rubbish, that. So let me get rid of that stupid article. God. That was from Screen Rant, by the way. I'll put the link in the description if you can figure it out on my stupid laptop. Sorry, I'm angry. Getting rid of warp drive would make it's not Star Trek anymore, then, is it? It's just jumping from point to point. It's like that Star Trek Voyager episode where they went past warp 10, which put you in every point in the universe instantaneously. It's stupid and it makes no sense whatsoever. I hate it. And I actually quite like that Voyager episode. I'm one of the few people that likes that Voyager episode. I forgot what they call it now. Threshold, that episode, isn't it? I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. But I've never liked the spore drive. I thought it was lazy. It's a bad robot invention because, you know, the acolytes at Bad Robot have never understood warp drive. They've never understood space. They've never understood travelling through space takes time, even at warp speed. They just want to get to the story location as quickly as possible, and they don't care about, you know, the in-between. And that's all it is. They just want to get there, have the booms and bangs, and never mind the character development. The character development in Discovery is just that they cry a lot, and they show the feelings, but they're not showing the feelings, they're just crying a lot. There's no feelings involved. It's all a load of nonsense, and I hope this article is all wrong. I hope that's not what they're going to do, and for God's sake, I hope this is the last season of Discovery, because it's been shite and I hate it. So wherever you are in the galaxy, look after each other, and until next time, I'll see thee.